going on YouTube? It's your boy ANKU, and today I'm back with another YouTube video. Today I'll be helping you guys optimize your PC or gaming laptop to get the most FPS in-game while playing Valorant. I know this video is a lot different from the previous content that I've uploaded on the channel or I've ever done at all, but I really hope this does help someone out there because some of my friends have horrible computers and they want to play Valorant, and I low-key kind of help them. FPS boosts will differ depending on what your settings were previously, so it may help a lot, it may help a little, but it will help for sure, because some of these settings I know for a fact you don't have on. But I really hope you guys do enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, check out my Twitch because I stream almost every single day. I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's go and get right into it. Alright, so the first step in this video will be to delete your temporary files. These are just files that are just stored in the computer for absolutely no reason. So to do that, you're going to go in and click Windows R on your keyboard, and then you're going to go ahead and type in temp. Once you open this, you're going to see this folder with a lot of files. Don't worry, a lot of these files are completely useless and you can just delete them all. If they won't delete, then you just don't have to delete them. So we're going to go ahead and drag over this, right click and delete. And if this pops up, you can click try again. If it doesn't delete, do this all and then click skip. Once you're done with this, you're going to go and click your Windows R key once again. Do %temp, my bad, and then % once again. And go and click enter. Takes you to another folder. You're going to go ahead and delete all of these. Delete, try again, and if it doesn't work, do this for all and then skip. All right, so once you're done with this step, you're gonna make sure you go to your recycle bin because these are definitely taking up some storage, as you can see. I didn't delete them last time. That's a big mistake because they're still on your PC, they're just in your recycle bin. So now you're gonna go ahead and drag over all of this, and you're gonna click delete 357 items, which are just taking up space on your computer. 22 gigs of just random stuff just chilling on my computer. 13,000 items. This can really help if you've never done this before. All right, so once that is complete, we are done with step one. You can go ahead and exit out of your file explorer. All right, so the next step is to go ahead and go to your Windows search bar and type background apps. Once you're here, you're going to go ahead and look for this setting right here where it says let apps run in the background. You want to make sure this is off, as this just takes up random stuff in the background and you just don't need it. Like, who uses Paint 3D while they're on Valorant, you know? Once you're done with this, you're going to go ahead and go to this search bar right here where it says find a setting, and you're going to go ahead and type in startup apps. Once you're here, you're going to turn off anything that you don't need. Say it's something like Opera, which is a browsing software. You don't need it. Glorious Core, I don't really use this, you know, it's just a lot of random stuff that you just don't need. So it's really important to turn this off, as this will turn on your PC a lot quicker when you're first starting it. Once you're done with this step, you can go ahead and exit out and move on to the next one. All right, in this next step, you want to go ahead and go to your Windows search bar and type in graphic settings. Once you're here, you'll be taken to this page where some people might be able to see the option where it says hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. If you do see this option, go ahead and make sure this is switched on, as this can give you a slight FPS boost in game. Anyways, the option that is below that is the graphics performance preference section. Here you can optimize your game to whether you want it to have high performance, which I have for most of my games, power saving, which is literally just not useful, or let Windows decide. I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there. I'm pretty sure Windows is going to go with power saving. Anyways, as you can see, I do have Valorant here. To get here, you want to click browse. Once you go click browse, mine's in the C drive, so you click on Riot Games, Valorant, Live, Shooter Game, Binaries, Win64, and then here you will have your game. You will go ahead and select on this and then click add. Once that is there, this game will pop up here. You're going to click on the game, you're going to click on options, and you're going to select high performance. Keep in mind, you can do this with every other game. It's just this video is for Valorant, so this is why I'm showing you this. You just have to locate the file for the game and then just add it here. And like I said, select it. On to the next step. All right, since we're already in settings, we're going to go ahead and click on the home button, and we're going to go in and search for game mode. We're going to go ahead and select on this, and for some games game mode is not ideal, but in this case, since this video is about Valorant, we'll be keeping game mode on. And since we're already in this section, we're going to go ahead and go to Xbox game bar and make sure this is off, as this can 100% limit your FPS in game. This is very useless, and there's a lot of other softwares that take up less CPU usage that will literally give you better recording quality. After you're done with this step, you can go ahead and exit out of settings. All right, so the next step is go back to your Windows search bar and type in power and sleep settings. Once you're here, on the right side, you'll see a related settings section, and you're going to go ahead and select on additional power settings. Once you're here, you'll be taken to the control panel where you'll be in the section where it allows you to choose or customize a power plan. As you can see, I have ultimate performance selected, but don't worry, you do not need ultimate performance to run your games. You can use any of these, honestly, but I will suggest high performance, as it will give you a slight increase in FPS in game. Sometimes if you have an AMD, I believe it might be on NVIDIA as well. You will have these customized options. Sometimes I do switch back and like try to figure out FPS and stuff, but I always end up going back to Ultimate Performance. But that is for me, since I do have decent PC ports. Anyways, if you do want Ultimate Performance and you know that your PC will be able to handle it, I will be showing you how to do that in the next step. All right, so in the description below, there will be this like code, you could say. It starts with power config that you will be able to paste in so that you can add the Ultimate Performance setting into your edit or customized power plant section. So the first step is go to your Windows search bar and type CMD. It'll take you to this. You want to run as admin and then click yes. Once you're here, you want to copy and paste the code or whatever you want to call it that's in the description. So you're gonna go and copy, paste, and then select enter. Now that you have it, we're gonna go back to power and sleep settings, additional power settings, and it'll be there for you, and you can go and select it. If you do see some problems with this, I do suggest going back to high performance or balance. And also, if you are on a laptop, please do not use Ultimate Performance, as it will drain your PC's battery. It will drain it. Anyways, on to the next step. All right, so the next step is to go to your Valorant properties. So for me, since Valorant is in my taskbar, I can just right click and then right click again and then select on properties. As you can see, it takes you to this tab right here. Once you're here, you're going to select on compatibility tab at the top. Once you're here, you'll be taken to this page and you'll see all these settings. You might not know what some of these are, but you only have to focus on one. So down here, it says disable full screen optimizations. If this is not checked off, please check it off. Once you're done with that, you're gonna click change high DPI settings, and you're gonna come down here to where it says override high DPI scaling behavior, scaling performed by. If this is off, select this on and make sure the check is there, and then this drop down menu will be here. You select on it, you can select application, click OK, apply, and OK. That is all for this step. All right, so this next step is going to have you download a folder from my Google Drive. This is just a quick guide that I found on another YouTube video by a user named Bear Fox. Thank you so much for this guide. It really speeds up the process, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, once you download that, the link will be in the description, by the way. You're gonna open up this folder and you'll see 4 different folders. Here, you're gonna select the first one and then you're gonna run all of these. So you're just gonna right click, merge, click yes, click OK. And then you're gonna do these for the other 3 as well. All right, so once you have done that, you can go back to the original 4 folders. Once you're here, you'll see the next folder is RAM optimization. You're gonna go ahead and select on this. Once you're here, you're gonna see a lot of different gigabytes for RAM for different optimizations in your registry. So you're gonna figure out which RAM you have or how much RAM you have. So if you do not know, you can go to your task manager, go to performance, go to memory, and then at the top right, it will say how much RAM you have. In my case, I have 16. So I'll be selecting 16, select merge, click yes again, click OK. All right, so once you have done that, you're gonna go back to the 4 main folders and you're gonna go to the 3rd folder, which is MSI Utility V3. Once you select this, you're gonna right click on this and run as admin, click yes. Once you're here, it'll take you to the screen. You might be very confused, but don't worry, you're gonna find your graphics card or your GPU. So since I already know what I have, it's the RX 580, so you're gonna go all the way over here to the intro priority and set it to high, click apply, and then you can exit out of here. If you do not know what GPU you have, once again, you can go back to your task manager, go to performance, select GPU, and in the top right, it will say what graphics card you have. All right, that's all for this folder. Now you're gonna go to Valorant priority. This basically changes how much your PC prioritizes Valorant while other applications are running. I suggest trying high before you try above normal, as this could result in some crashing and your PC might have to restart. If you do have those problems, don't worry, you can just come back to this folder and come here and run it as normal once again, and it'll all change for you. All right, so this is all for this step. I want to give another shout out to Bear Fox for making this really simple guide to optimize your computer much faster than actually going in step by step in your registry to edit it. This is very useful, and like I said, the download to this will be in the description down below. Please go show Bear Fox some support, subscribe to this channel, like his video, join his Discord, all that. His channel will also be in the description, and let's move on to the next step. All right, this next step I've only seen a few times on different channels. Honestly, maybe once or twice. This is 100% going to help, especially on lower end PCs. Even though my PC isn't horrible, I do use the setting, as it really doesn't affect me much because all it does is lower the quality of the graphics in game. So the first step is to go and select Windows R once again, and you're going to go in and type in app data, just as it is on screen. Go and select OK, go to your local folder. You can look for Valorant, or you can select V and it'll take you to the Valorant folder. Open that, go to saved, go to config, and then once you're on this screen, you want to select date modified so that it brings this folder to the top. I'm gonna call this the gibberish folder. It literally just has a lot of numbers and letters together. Once you locate the one that's at the very top, you're gonna go in and select this. Once you're in here, you're gonna go to Windows and Game User Settings. Once you're here, you're gonna right click on this, go to Properties, and you wanna make sure Read Only is not on. Once that is done, you're gonna go back to Game User Settings, you're gonna open that, and you're gonna scroll down to the Scalability Group section. Once you're here, you wanna copy all these settings. As you can see, I have resolution quality to 90, and everything else below that is set to 1. Make sure you don't delete the zeros behind 90, as that may cause some problems. After you're done with this, you wanna go and click File, Save, and then exit out of here. Right click on Game User Settings, go to Properties, select on Read Only, click Apply, then OK, and you're done with this setting. On to the next step. All right, so the next step and the final step of the video will be to get on Valorant and go through your Valorant settings. General is basically just your own stuff. You can just change the space on what you want. Same thing with controls and crosshair. Mainly, we're focused on video here. Obviously, you're gonna want to make sure that your FPS is uncapped because it really helps have the most frames at all times, you know. Next, you want to go to graphics quality. And as you can see, I have these settings. I really want you guys to have these. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why people play with really good graphics on any game at this point, especially on PC, because what's the point? You know, what's the point? But yeah, if you do not care about the quality of the game and what the textures look like, select everything to low. Make sure anti-aliasing is off, and then anti-strophic, and so. I can't pronounce this word, okay? I'm not gonna lie. Make sure this is set to 1x, and then everything else is off. This is literally obvious. You just want to set your settings to the lowest possible thing so that you get the most frames out of it. Also, if you do have this option, most lower end PCs, especially if you're playing on a regular laptop or something, you're not gonna have this option. But if you do have this option, make sure this is on, as this will also give you a slight increase in FPS. All right, guys, this is the end of the video. I really hope this guide did help someone out there. Personally, this has boosted my FPS, especially when you go check in the range. I used to get like 500, now I get 700 FPS in range, which means you will get a slight increase in game. I probably get around 300 frames. I'm not too sure. I really keep my stats off so I don't look at it the entire game. Like, I will literally look at it during the entire game. But yeah, I really hope this guy did help. If you do need to watch it back, please do, because some of these steps are very crucial to getting the most frames while playing Valorant. I almost said Fortnite. It's crazy how I almost said Fortnite, but I did make a Fortnite video earlier, so I guess it makes sense. Anyways, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check my Twitch because I stream almost every single day. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Peace out.